Welcome, welcome. We are three so far, so let's see if more people come in. Otherwise, let's just get started. You know that this Go Plus Open Office Hour is for answering all of your question or to discuss a situation you've encountered with your Go Plus platform, as well as a brief tutorial for um, various different activities that we can do within this platform. Okay, so welcome. I can see you here. Um, so, do you have any question, any situation that you
A
want
question,
to ask? Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
not to jump, please, Christopher. But Mike, when I'm setting up a quiz, I wanted to know, I was doing the quiz option in GoPlus, and
Yep.
I was trying to see how to get the report different so it wouldn't just generate the report, but I wanted it to be where it would it would send them an email. So when it does a calculation and when it shows them the result, that it shows them not just like the way it is now, it shows a number and then it shows like the three category options with numbers. And I wanted it just to show them just their result and not, you know what I mean? So not because the way it is now, they see the score and then they have to see, oh, okay, so which one is this applicable for? Maybe
Okay,
there's
okay.
some setting or something that I'm missing, and then I want to see how to. I'm gonna look for the tutorials on it. I didn't get a chance to look. I was trying, but to connect the email. And then I had a question about that too, email. So if we have like an email from another provider,
Mhm.
and
Yep.
do we, so for instance, where I got my domain, I purchased their email there, and then I wanted to connect that to GoPlus so I can use it through there. But I wasn't sure when it talks about the dedicated, I think it was like a dedicated domain or something. I'm not sure, does that incur fees that way and is it being hosted? The GoPlus, like I did the website one and used and I connected the domain. So does that mean it's hosted here now or no? I want
Well,
to do a subdomain. I'm trying to figure out how to set up a subdomain for the funnel. Sorry, that was a lot of things.
no, it's fine. It's fine. Good questions. So to respond to that one, it doesn't mean that it's necessarily hosted here in Go Plus. It is just like connected here because sometimes it asks you to change the DNS settings of your domain if you already have it like on another platform, right? So, for example, like you mentioned Cloudflare or and like another platform like to set up
Actually,
the
no.
domain.
So I purchased it through Namecheap,
Okay.
and I got the email there, but I don't know that it was hosted, or maybe it's hosted there. Like when I was going to when I went to the website, it was
Mhm.
nothing. And when I connected it here and I did a template like a website, then it shows up when I put it in there. So I'm still playing with what all it means. I don't know. Maybe it's hosted at, how would I check? Like, how do I know where it's,
Well, it usually depends on the provider. I think there is a website that tells you like which like provider is your like domain hosted on. I will look into it and I will share it to you like in a few minutes.
okay.
But yeah, it depends because sometimes we have to actually change manually some settings over there for it to
Mm-hmm.
be able to be connected to the Go Plus platform. And yeah,
Do I
also
set up a subdomain in GoPlus? When I
yeah,
connect the main domain there, I would set it, okay.
yeah, exactly. You can set up a subdomain for email sending, for example. That does come with a fee, not the setup, but like if you want to actually send like emails through the platform, I think it's like a fee of like a $9
Okay.
per 11,000 emails, something like that. I would have to confirm, but yeah, that is as long as you have connected the
So does
domain.
that mean, so does that mean what you just said there as far as the fee for the emails? How does that work because if I, so when I purchase, maybe is it just you purchase the mailbox or something? If you get the domain from, like for me, it was Namecheap, but Namecheap, GoDaddy. If you get their private email set up there, you can't actually send it because I'm trying to figure out, oh, where do you check the mail? But does that mean when you purchase it there, that's just the space, but then you connect it to GoPlus and the storage and servers are still in the other place and GoPlus is, I guess I'm just trying to, mm, I
Yeah,
don't know,
exactly.
maybe it's a dedicated space. Is that what it is? I set up a dedicated.
Yeah, that's correct. So it wouldn't like be like directly hosted here, but the place where you purchased your domain is just like the not the host, I would say. So that's like when you if you want to change a setting or any like configuration over there. And in Go Plus, it's just like, for example, if you want to see your inbox here, that is what the connection would do, right? So you will be able to send like email campaigns or automations
Mm-hmm.
via that same domain that you set up. from here, right? So that is what we could do. But then again, it depends because sometimes we do actually have to change the DNS settings of the domain, right? So have you connected? Well, let me just share my screen here. So if you go to settings and then to email services,
Mhm.
yeah, okay. So yeah, here it is, right? So it usually tell us to actually manually change the DNS records of your domain in your domain provider's platform, right? So we have to update these records and verify it, because otherwise we might be able to add it, but it's going to get automatically like deleted because it's not verified and not like updated. So that is what we need to look for here. Well, here
How do
and
I
also,
check that? Like, can I share my screen and you walk me through where I'm looking at that? Can we do that?
yeah, definitely. Let me stop my screen and enable the screen sharing for everyone.
Okay.
Just one second. Perfect. You can try, and yeah, so that we can all
Okay.
see what your screen looks like.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. So you were saying go to settings and domains. Is that where I check the verification?
Yeah, well, if you want to connect like your main or in other subdomains, yeah, it will be there. Or also in, if it's like exclusively for emails, it would be on the email settings. But this one is for, I can see that you have already linked one, right?
Yes, I have this one and I have to figure out how to create a subdomain, I guess, so I can create, right? I think for the funnel, I need a subdomain, not the main domain, maybe. And then I was trying to figure out, hold on for a second, please. I was trying to figure out the, hold on one quick second, please. The email, when you were asking about the email, here.
Yep.
And then this pops up. And so I wasn't sure. I was like, well, I maybe, okay, let me stop for a second. Let me log into the other place. If I log
Sure.
into the, if I log into the, sorry, I'm trying to get the, I can never remember all these passwords to log in stuff here.
No, it's fine.
I saw, okay, so now I saw here where when I go to my domains, right? And the domain I'm talking about, where's it at? Here.
Mhm.
Um, and I see, so I think this is the email setup, right? But I just need to do something else to connect it to Go Plus, right? So I would connect this and then would this become this, oh, I'm sorry, am I sharing? No, I'm not. Okay.
No, not yet.
So, so here, so right, so this was when I went to the domain, to this
Yeah.
domain that I have connected here, and I see the private email, right? So I have that, and I
Mhm.
guess I need to do something to connect this, right? But so I need to
Right.
connect these to here, and then I'll send, so then it'll be like, for instance, Laquita or support, these inboxes will all be connected to Go Plus. Do I create this dedicated domain? Is that what I do? Or,
Exactly. Yep. To dedicate the domain. That's correct. And but it's going to ask
oh,
you
that's what you
to,
were talking about. Okay. This
yeah,
is where okay.
exactly. So there are the steps, but it usually tell us to manually add some DNS records in the other page you were showing earlier, where the domain was already, there.
This one?
Yeah, this one.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I would just go through here. So that,
Yeah,
okay, and I put my domain here and then it does the verify and then it'll tell me what to do. Is that what?
exactly. Yeah, if you put the domain, the one that you want to, like, for example, the email to go, right? You will just type it in, and after you have done that, it's going to like, well, a pop-up would appear with the name of the records that we have to add for that domain there in the other platform, right? So that's going to,
Do I
exactly.
still
So
continue because it's already there, or do I have to?
if it's the same, you can continue. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes it is automatic, but most scenarios, it's actually telling us to manually go ahead and edit those records over the other platform.
Okay.
So let's just wait to see what it says, and we can go from there.
But this will, so in sending, so even though so the mailbox is on the server where I created it, but
Mhm.
I would still connect it here and this wouldn't become a new mailbox or storage. I would just pay to send emails from there using this? Is that how? Or does it
Exactly. Yeah,
no longer reside over there and it's here on GoPlus now?
it will be here in Go Plus because it's going to connect the domain to the Go Plus platform. So that's exactly what it's going to do. And yeah, for if you want to, well, the inbox would be like visible through here in the conversations part there in your Go Plus menu. And also like if you want to send the, as I said before, the campaigns, the automations, you
Yeah.
can definitely do that from there. So
If
yeah,
I do that from here, does that mean here I don't need to so when I pay to get these mailboxes, do I no longer need these? I can just let that expire and the domain, it'll be over here, like because the domain is sitting here. I don't need a mailbox over there anymore. Is that
that's correct. Yeah,
okay?
that's
So if I
correct.
set it up now, I'm okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's correct. You will no longer need that mailbox since it will be like sent here, so to speak. So, but yeah, we do actually need to add all of those records there manually.
All of these?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
And to check for any type of conflict. So if I do not see any, because you don't have, I think you only have 3 records so far there in the other platform from what I can see here on your
oh,
screen.
okay.
Yep. So yeah, we would need to only add those. And what that would do is just to link the domain that you have already set up to the Go Plus here.
So I'm Adam here, just right where the MX is. Is that what I do? Just put the MX, and the TX, just add the value. So like here, I would just take this and put it where the MX is. Is that what I'm doing?
Uh, well,
Or
actually, you need to the other way around. Those records that you are seeing there, like for
yeah.
example, the record, the first one is
Here?
a TXT. You would need
Uh-huh.
to add those records there in your in that platform, which is Namecheap.
Oh, I need
So
to add these to Namecheap.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Oh, okay. So
you need
just
to add.
renew? No.
It should be there, like a
Uh,
DNS settings, or it varies between platforms.
so maybe do I need to go? Okay, maybe I need to go back uh somewhere. Uh, maybe in
Yeah,
here.
there it is, advanced DNS. Yeah,
Here. Add those records here. Okay.
exactly. Yeah, you will
Okay.
need to add those records over there. If you
Okay.
want to, I can share like a supporting article here. And
Okay.
I did have the other, but now we found out that Namecheap is your host. But if
Uh-huh.
you ever like want to check the host of a domain, you can use this page. Let me
Oh,
just
okay. Email
put it here.
dedicated. So does
So
that
yeah,
mean, in essence, that I'd be double paying? So I could wait until this, the other one expires and then connect it?
yeah, that's correct. You can wait until that expires. Not the domain though, the just the mailbox
Mhm.
thing, right? That was like extra, right?
Yes.
So
I think I'll
that
just go ahead
one,
and set this one up over here. So nothing will happen when it drops over there. Like, I guess for the storage, when I set up the dedicated storage here, then that means, right, I'll have more. Well, maybe I just need to watch the videos and look into it to figure out, because I was trying to figure out with, if I create this dedicated mailbox, then the other one that I purchased, and it has, I guess however much storage it has and how many accounts you can do in mailboxes. If I let that lapse, I can create the mailboxes I need in Go Plus, and the storage is there, so I don't need. Okay, thank you.
yeah, no, that's correct. The storage is there. You can create as many like subdomains as you want. So like for example, support dot and your main domain, right? So different
Mhm.
mailboxes, different inbox, and all of them would appear there in the conversations tab in your Go Plus. So yeah, you can definitely
Okay. Now,
do
can
that.
I create the subdomain here in Go Plus, or do I need to do the subdomain in Namecheap? Create it there and then add it as a domain to Go Plus.
If you have connected the main domain, as I see that you have done it, you can
Yes.
just go ahead and do it from here. So
Oh,
like,
okay. Okay. So I
yeah,
can kind of figure out, get back to the domains. Okay. So then what do I do here? I can create one here.
that would be in the like the domain services,
Uh,
in the email services, sorry, in the other
to
option
create
that
the
we were seeing.
subdomain? To
Yeah,
create the
exactly.
subdomain?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay. Even if I create the subdomain that I'm going to use for my funnel, still do it in the email services?
Exactly. Yeah, because it would be,
Okay.
you would need to just change it. And that would mean that you can still connect it to your funnels or websites, and you can create it for the email sending services. So
So here
that
I
is,
create a domain, a subdomain.
yeah, where it says dedicated domain and IP, from there, you can add it, right? Let me just see.
Oh, I need to verify maybe?
Yeah, as I said, if you want to set it up as a domain, I see that the changes have been like done. So that means the reason why it says unverified is because you haven't added the DNS settings, right?
Oh,
So that, yeah, that would need
so,
to be done before. I think it
okay,
is,
the email DNS settings you were talking about.
yeah, the email
Text
DNS
and,
settings.
okay, okay, I can do that. Okay, thank
Exactly.
you.
No, thank you, thank you. If you have any further questions, we'll be here. Yeah, because we're only 3 people, so I think it's going to be like a productive session for everyone, because sometimes we don't have time to answer all of the questions. But yeah, thank you so much.
Thank
I
you.
see your hand raised, Philip. Chris, I don't know if you typed in a question. No, right? Okay. So we'll get then to you. So let's just get started with Philip. Yeah, what's your question?
Hi,
Or
Sebastian. Can you hear
hello,
me?
hello. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm sorry that I can't show my video because on my computer and I don't have a camera. My iPad couldn't get into GoPlus. So
Yeah, no worries.
so the question I have is, okay, I'm trying to set up the dedicated email server.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Yep.
I know I have to go into email services and set it up. And basically, if I want to set it up as my domain, which is johnnywhite.co. So I set up a subdomain mail.johnnywhite.co to set it up. Well, you know what? I can actually share my screen
Yep.
if I figure out how to do that here.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
To find Go Plus. Is it because I'm on the same on Google? So I have to.
Yeah, no
I'm
worries.
a little slow with Zoom, so bear with me.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not. 1 second here. Yeah, can't it? This is crazy. Okay, hold on. You know what? I'm gonna just open another Google session. I think if I do that, be able to, no, and it won't let me. I'm not sure how to switch the screen to Google and it's on the same thing. So
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, you can take your time and share when you're ready.
it's not working.
Hey, can I ask you a quick question while he's looking? Or no, he's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we will have time for everything. So yeah, let's just see. I think I can see your screen now, Philip. So,
Okay, hold on
but
1 second now.
Yep.
Now I just have to change it to Go Plus. Hold on. this out the way. Okay, can you see that?
Yeah, I can see your dashboard in your Go Plus.
Okay, great.
Perfect. So you were
So I'm
Tools.
gonna just take you through the steps here, which is easier
okay.
to where I am.
Yep.
Okay, so this out the way. Okay, so if I click here, you can see that I created the dedicated domain, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, I
All
can see.
right. So my understanding is I can create multiple dedicated domains, right? For
Yeah.
however websites I have, correct? So
Yeah.
I'm unable to create a second one. And then the other issue I have is, okay, when I create this first dedicated one here, and I go to SMTP settings, I'm able to create two user accounts, two email accounts, but I'm unable to connect to these email accounts. You know, if I add these, trying to add them to like my Gmail inbox, basically.
Okay, so you created these users here, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay. And you want to link them to your Google like inbox, you said?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Mm. From here, let me see, because well, have you connected your Google services here already, or no? Like in the integrations part there in your Go Plus menu?
Mm, I didn't do any such thing. I didn't realize that I would have to based on the instructions I got from
Okay.
the support.
Okay, okay, perfect, perfect. Let me just check super quickly your like account. So let's see what we can do here. Otherwise, well, let me just go. Okay. And well, let's just go to the first one, the first issue that you mentioned, while I like do research in this part, because you should be able to do it. So if you go back, you mentioned that you couldn't add a second domain there, right? So there
Yeah, I
was like
couldn't.
an error message.
Exactly. And if you actually, if I actually go to domains here, I wasn't able to add another domain also here, which
In the
is in
okay,
the
okay,
domains, and I should be able to, correct?
yeah, okay. So yeah, that is like the first step we want to take, because you said that you had two different domains. So what we
Yes.
need to do there is just connect it there first. So
Right.
could you please type in your domain that you want to connect? Let's just do it right now.
Sure. Second, yeah. I just want to make sure I get the name spelled correctly. Sometimes I forget to. And then I say add record manually, because I don't see how that goes into Namecheap. So it
Okay.
gives me this sites here
Yep.
and this IP address. Okay. So initially, when I was setting up the first domain, it was giving me this information as well, and it wouldn't work.
Mhm.
And I don't remember where I was able to go and find the other information, but for some reason the other information doesn't work
And this one.
either. Okay.
Okay.
And I set up the A records and so forth based on this information. in the DNS provider, and I use Namecheap.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, okay.
and to no avail. It doesn't.
Yeah, okay. If you click on verify records, do you get like a message or
Yes.
what does it say? Let's
This
see.
is, well, this is what it says.
Okay, let's just wait for a few seconds and let's see what it shows after
Mhm.
it.
Sure. Yeah, my daughter just came home. Honey, what's wrong?
Okay. So
Okay, I'm on the phone right now, though. I'm on the phone right now. That's fine.
okay, for this one, Philip, if you can please go back to your Namecheap like platform.
Right. So my Namecheap doesn't have this information, but it doesn't work. But anyway, I'll go back.
Yeah, we would need to add it manually. In that case, since well, there it says that we need to add those values
Mhm.
there.
Okay, hold
Yeah.
on 1 second. I'll show you.
Yeah.
Can you see my Namecheap?
Yes, I can see it. So if we go to
Okay.
there,
Right. So the A record is here. Okay, and the IP address that just showed up is this.
yeah, you can
Uh,
please save it. Yeah, and
and
also
then the C name record is this one. And I'll go back to Go Plus.
for yeah.
Yeah, but look, okay, well, you'll see. Okay.
Yeah, you can go ahead and save it. Sometimes it takes like a few hours for these changes to be reflected, but let's just see what it says. So now it's updated. Can you please
Okay.
try again on your Go
Sure,
Plus?
sure, sure, I will. Sure, I will.
Now it has been successfully connected, so that's good. So we just needed
That
to.
is absolutely insane. You know what? It might just be like you say, time. Okay.
Yeah,
All
no,
right.
so you
So I
can
click proceed to
proceed.
finish,
Exactly.
and it
Yep,
creates it here. Okay, so that's great. So then I would just go back to email services now,
that is correct.
and
Go to
then
the
I would create add a service. No, no, no.
no,
Sorry.
where you were there.
Dedicated domain.
Yes. So
Yeah, this is what a gigabit internet provider gets you.
yeah, no, but yeah, from there you should be able to link the new domain to the other one, because we needed to set up the main domain, so to speak, first
Right,
before
correct.
setting up the email sending domain here. So once it loads, it's going to, I think, well, I'm seeing here your account, so it's saying like it is unverified. So it's actually the same situation as Laquita had, since we need to add this like DNSs to this same domain for this to work, right? So that is what we would need
Okay.
to do for it to be verified, and for you to actually be able to use it as soon as you finish adding these records, right? So I think it's
Okay.
not loading for some reason, like your page. So
Okay, here it is.
oh, there it is. So yeah, if you click
Yeah.
on
Go ahead.
yeah, if you click on verify now, right, where it says verify now, again, the list of records that we need to add would appear on your screen. There it is. So we need to add 6 of them, I believe. Yeah, 6. So
Yeah, yeah. So these are all added. So hold on, let me show you. So here they are. So the two MX records are down here, mailgun.org.
okay,
And these are the text records. Okay.
okay. So
Let
you've
me
added
just double
all of
check
them, right?
one. Yeah, those were added already. Let me go back to Go Plus just to check. So we should have the DMARC record is here. 2MX records, the C name is here. QRS, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we have.
So yeah, we need to verify that all
Yeah,
of them
there's
are added.
one that's missing.
Yeah, so we need to add all of them, and then we can proceed with the verification, so that it will like recognize that domain to your Namecheap platform.
Okay, hold on. One of the text messages are missing, I believe. 1, 2, 3. So the DMARC is there. This is there. Oh, it's the DMARC that's missing. All right, so that should be it.
That should be it. You can try again. Otherwise, we would need to see what exactly is causing this
It
situation.
says domain not verified.
It's telling you the same thing.
Yeah, and this was the furthest I got before too. But yeah, but I didn't get the domain connected, which is great. So there is just probably something simple with this, and that's crazy. But
Yep. So we can, since it's not like being verified right now, what we can do is I can follow up with your case like via email, like,
okay,
and have it like done for tomorrow, so that we
okay,
can like actually set it up. But again, we need to have like this domain already set up in your Namecheap. So if it's not this one, we need to see what exactly is causing this situation. So for example, I'm
so
going to
this is already
Mhm.
set up though. the Namecheap domain.
the domain, right? So in that case,
Yeah.
yeah, let me just see why that is happening, because you should be able to verify the domain and start using it. So that is what I'm going to do. Could you please type in your email address here in the chat?
Second, 'cause now I have to go check.
You know,
Okay,
Yep. Yeah, very good. So I'm just going to follow up with you. I'm just going to
Okay.
save it right now, so that you can actually be able to send emails from there and connect your subdomain from there. So okay, good. The good part though, it is that we could actually set up the main domain there. So you should be able to link the funnel or website you may have or may create in the future to that domain. So
Okay.
it's just like one small situation that we have to fix, and you should be good to go. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm going to follow up with
so
that.
so quick question, Sebastian.
Yep.
On the dedicated domain that's set up, okay?
Mhm.
How can I create those? Are these accounts created properly?
Yeah, exactly. You would need to have set up the domain, the subdomain first in your
Yeah.
platform, such as Namecheap, and then that is going to be like connected here to the Go Plus account. You will be able to access the like an inbox there in the conversations tab. And
Hold on. I may have misunderstood you. So you're saying that in Namecheap, I have to set up an additional domain?
it's the one you have.
It should be the same as this one here, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Well, this is the one that's in question, right?
Yeah.
So is there an option in here where I have to mark that there's a subdomain for the dedicated email server?
Yeah, no, for this one, it's like since you already have it there, so
Right.
that's all. So you don't need like to add another one, since
Okay.
that's already the subdomain that you have purchased and are managing through here. So what we need to do is just see why, like, uh, why this situation is happening, right? Since you should be able to see it as you have added the records. Sometimes the DNS records take like a day, in depending
Yeah,
on the domain.
this was done 3 days ago, this
3 days
particular
ago.
one. Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, you should be able to
three
see
or
it.
2 days ago. Yeah.
So I might have to see why that situation is happening, right? But if you, for example, Laquita asked here in the chat, that it's the same thing that keeps coming back like unverified. Sometimes they take up like even like 48 hours, sometimes depending on the DNS record. So
Hey, can I ask you guys
Uh,
a quick question about that? What
Yep.
you're just saying with the DNS record? Because I noticed that when I did it, all of them added except one. One keeps coming back. Is that the same thing that you're seeing too? Just like one keeps popping back, or no?
What you mean from the A name records?
You know, it's not. It's one of the text files, but one of them.
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
added them, one keeps
One of
coming
them
back.
keep disappearing.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
Yeah,
just
that's
wondering
what
if
you
I'm having
mean,
the
right?
same issue. I'm
Disappearing.
having
Yeah,
it.
one keeps disappearing each time
Okay.
I look back at it. Yeah, because I was
Okay.
surprised I had to add it again just now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm having that
Yeah.
same issue, but it's just not sticking. All the other ones that I
Yeah.
just added now, all verified, went through and took, except that one text file. So I'm like, oh, the mail gun one. Is that the one you guys are having issue with? The mail gun one?
yeah, like
Maybe
a
not.
TXT record, no?
Yes, the TX.
Was a
That's the one.
TXT record, but I don't think mine was the mailgun one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I understand.
All right.
So yeah, I can see it here in your case, Laquita, that is not verified, that one. So we will just need to wait for a few, like, let's say for today and try again. If not, I might have to like get back to you and see what we can do, since you should be able to update it here and verify it, like all of them, right? So
Yeah.
and that is what we can do to solve this situation, right? So, okay, perfect. Laquita, can
Okay,
you
all right,
please?
thanks.
Thank you,
Yes.
Philip. Laquita, can you please type in your email address? I think I already have
Ye-
it, but
Yes, I sent it to you.
in your case, Philip, yes, I do have it. Perfect.
Okay, good. All right,
Uh,
thank you so much, Sebastian.
No, thank you, and sorry for not being able to help
No,
with this
that's
particular
fine.
situation. Yeah, since
That's
we have
fine.
to see why.
That's fine. I'll stick on the line though. I may learn something.
Perfect, sounds good. Yeah, I think most of you had the same situation, so I think it's good that we are actually addressing this. So very good. Does anyone else have another question, or can be related, or like different type of question?
Just a quick question, Sebastian, if I
Sure.
can. Sorry, I was late to the call.
It's okay.
I'm just going to set up my subdomain. I saw, sorry, who was just talking? Was it Philip on the line?
Yeah.
He
Yes.
just set it up mail dot, like as the subdomain. I mean, it can be anything, I'm assuming, but I guess the main thing I'm wanting to achieve is I want to send out a newsletter, and I want it to look like it's coming from my domain, not the generic one from Go Plus. So this is why we're setting up the subdomain, right? And to improve deliverability.
Yeah. Exactly. And you are also having the same situation, or what happens when you try to add or to verify the subdomain for your email?
I made
Have
the
you tried it?
mistake early on. I set up a subdomain. I changed my admin email to
Mhm.
the subdomain email that I'd set up in Go Plus, and then I decided I didn't want that domain and deleted it, and then I couldn't update my admin, so they had to delete my whole account and start again because it was easier. So my
Okay.
issue was just nervous doing it again, but I know not to make the same mistake. So I haven't actually tried doing it
Okay.
again, but I just shied away from it because of the mess I created last time.
Okay, I understand. So you deleted that previous user and you added a new one with the correct
Yeah, and
email?
they need to send a 6-digit code to your previous email address, which no longer existed because I'd set it up in Go Plus, but then deleted the domain. So that was a mistake I made.
Okay. But have you been able to change it or not yet?
I think Murray went in, he deleted my account. We started again.
Okay.
So now I'm just going to set up just my domain is dreamsofgreen.com.au. So I'm just going to set that up now as we're on the call. Basically, I haven't tried it yet.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, you can definitely go ahead and give it a try. You should be able to do it. If you encounter any issues, you know that you can always reach out to the support email. And for this one, since you have basically the same situation as Philip and Laquita, we can work on it to have it there and to have it solved as soon as possible. Okay. So you can follow along the same steps. I shared 3 tutorials here in the chat. I don't know if you are able to see it.
I've just got
actually-
the last one, how to create a root domain and attach it to your account.
Okay. So in that case, let me just send the other one again. I'm going to send another one though, since I understand it is like a tedious process because we need to go and to add manually different types of records and keep going back and forth between your like domain platform and Go Plus. So that is what we need to do. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to share another tutorial for this, since again it varies between different servers and hosts, so you may not be seeing the same thing as other people are, right? So just 1 second. Okay,
I think I'm the same as Philip, he was Namecheap.
I was Namecheap. Okay, so in that case,
Me
should be the
too.
same
We're all
process.
Namecheap.
Okay, all of them. So in that case, yes, you should be able to see the same type of interface. So I can actually provide you with many different like articles that support this and help you with the process, so that you are able to actually set it up, right? So very good. Thank you, Philip. So any other question, Alexander? Any other thing you have? Or
I have a question that may be helpful to the entire group. Okay, it seems to me that with this Go Plus technology, you're able to have multiple websites under one domain, and based on your A records, you're able to point to those different websites without actually having them have the root domain name attached. In other words, I may have a website help, which is the root domain, and then I have a website within that root domain, which is manage, and I can actually direct my clients to manage without it seem like it's going through help, so to speak.
well, if I understood correctly, your comment, I think, yeah, you can definitely assign like different websites and different, like, can be either funnels or landing pages to the same domain, or also connect as many domains as you wish there in your Go Plus account, and actually manage them all from here. So was that your comment about, Philip?
Yeah, but I want to be specific. I want to make sure, like, okay, so I have one website, johnnywhite.co, okay?
Yeah.
And then within that domain, which that would be the root domain of my Go Plus hosting site thing, right? And
Yeah.
then I have another website that's philipwhite.co.
Yeah.
And they can exist and philipwhite.co can exist below or within johnnywhite.co.
Yeah, what you could do is just to set up like a redirect. Like, for example, if there is an option in your first website that says like philipwhite.io, or what you just said, yeah, they can definitely, for example, click on it and they will get sent automatically to that. So it would like change or exist within that same first website that you mentioned, right? So to do it, we would need to only to link it, or in your website builder in Go Plus, you can either set up like a redirect, or like a button, can be an image, or just like a text that says that they will get sent
but
to the other.
but what I'm really trying to get at is if someone types in their browser philipwhite.co, it just takes them directly there without going to johnnywhite.co.
Exactly. Yeah, that is what would happen, since they are like two different domains.
Right.
If they type in specifically the second one, they will get sent to that one, unless you create like a redirect or something else that is preventing that from happening, right? But in essence, yeah, that is what is going to happen. They could enter to that second website through the first, as long as you set it up, or if they go ahead and directly type in the second website, they will get sent automatically there without having to go to the first one that you mentioned, right?
Right.
So yeah,
that can be done.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, that
great.
can be done from there.
Okay,
Perfect.
great.
Perfect. Alexander, I saw your question. What's the priority for the MX record? What do you mean? Like in the...
Oh, sorry, this is the, what do you call them? Adding the MX record in Namecheap. So I've copied and pasted mail, and then the value, and then you have to assign a priority. The ones I've already got are 1, 5, and 10. And then the TTL is automatic.
Okay. Could you please share your screen so that we can see?
I have it on my, I'm so sorry, I have Zoom on my big rookie mistake. Okay, I don't know, is this coming backwards?
I think I can see it. Just 1 second. Okay, and the priority, you can type in the same, right? There, I think it's 10, right?
10 is, yeah, I've got the ones above are 1, 5, or 10, 60 and TTL, I think 60 minutes. So I just put priority 10.
Yeah, and the TTL, you can leave it as automatic, right? I think it was already set up there, right? Like,
Yeah, it was just on automatic. So I'll put priority 10 for both of those.
you can leave those there. Perfect, perfect. And
Sorry, it's so I can work on my computer and see you over here. Sorry, and then I can't
No.
share my screen there.
no, it's fine, it's fine. The good thing is that we saw it. So yeah, you can add it there and put 10 in the priority setting. So very good. We are fortunately running a little bit behind on time. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you like a very small like tutorial. It's not basically a tutorial, it's more like an information, because I think I had someone ask me the previous open office hour. Let me share my screen so that you can all see. Okay, good. So someone was asking like, hey, if I have two calendars, like they are obviously different, the purpose of them is different. So how can they be like linked for it to like block out my availability slots if someone books in one calendar but not on the other, right? I'm not sure if I explained. So for example, let's say that you have two calendars and both have the same availability, like for example, business hours in US Central Time, no? And from there, what would happen is that those calendars would be automatically linked, right? So you don't need to change any like setting or any advanced setting within the calendar. So as long as you add both in your account, for example, here we have one that is like the Go Plus setup calendar. So as long as you have both here, you can assign like a member for this calendar. In your accounts, you would only have one, right? So here we have a lot of different like stuff here for Go Plus. So as long as you assign this to yourself, if you only have one user in your account, they will automatically get linked. So for example, if someone books the 8 a.m. slot in one calendar, it's going to be automatically like removed from the other, right? So I think that is like a good feature that you maybe want to use if you handle like Zoom sessions or any other type of calls from there. So I just wanted to get that out of the way, because yes, I understand that it can be confusing because not many people are aware of this feature. But yeah, if you have two calendars, you can leave it there and it's going to be like automatic, right? So for example, right now we have this availability. If someone books this in another calendar, for example, it's going to be blocked in this one, right? So that you don't have like overlapping sessions or two sessions at the same time, basically. So this is a very good feature that you might want to use if it suits your business needs, right? So that is all. Again, it was not like a tutorial because it's like a built-in feature, but I guess it was worth mentioning for this session, right? So perfect. Do you have any like questions related to this or any other thing before we go for this time?
Just a quick question.
Yeah.
It's, I just wanted to ask what the others were getting with the record not verified. I have one, the DMARC record, that's not being verified. Is that what was happening with everyone else?
Mine was a text record that wouldn't verify. And I think Philip had another one, but it's just all the
Yeah.
other ones go except that one.
Yeah, mine was the text record with the DMARC.
Yes, same here. Okay.
It keeps disappearing for some reason, and it's unverified, but yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Same issue. So just clarifying. Thank you. So we just
Yeah.
wait, I think. Is that correct, Sebastian?
Yeah, sometimes it can take like a few minutes or even a few hours to be reflected you can try again to see whether you can actually verify it. Otherwise, you can reach out to me and we can like see what is actually going on with that specific record. Because the weird part is because you all have one, but for example, Philip and Alexander have the same, but Laquita has like another type of record not being verified. So you can try again in a few moments.
Do you know what you guys said? Which one was it that you said you guys were having issues with, the text record?
It's also the text record, text, and then it says DMARC.
Oh, okay. I think mine is the one that's the the SPF one. For some reason, that one won't stay. I added it to my name sheet and it's there, but that's the one that keeps coming back unverified in Go Plus for me.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
So yeah, that's like the plan for this. You can try again in a few minutes, and if not, you can reach out, or I will reach out to you also, like to see where we stand, right? So
Does that mean I'm good to go now?
oh yeah, in your case, yes, it has been verified. I can see it there since it has like the green tick, right? So yeah, so in that case, you have been verified, Alexandra, so that's good.
Okay.
Right? So all good with that, like dedicated sending domain for the emails. So in that case, Philip, Laquita, can you please try again in a few minutes, few hours,
Okay.
like for today?
Yes,
and
I've
to see
been trying throughout this call. Hey, can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah, sure.
When I went to go try to type it in again to verify, it says the domain already pointing to email server. And I think that was from when I added the MX records to Namecheap.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm trying to see how to even get back to the
So yeah, you can go to the advanced DNS in your domain
You know what?
list, and you can delete the MX records for the other, like the mailing platform there in the Namecheap, right?
okay, can I could you show me real quick where you're saying to delete it? Because in Namecheap, I do see the two MX the records that I added, right? From Go Plus, the ones that were verified.
Uh-huh.
You're saying delete them from Namecheap?
Yeah. Can you please share your screen so that we can
Yes.
see if they are
I'm
actually
trying to
there
get
or no?
Yes. Let me see. I'm gonna do the whole screen. Sorry, guys. So you can see if I move different windows. So here, right? For the advanced with the name sheet, this is the
Yeah,
one
right.
that doesn't stay. So you're saying delete, because I went here. I was trying to go back and check again the domain, right? So, oh wait, maybe it was there. I was just trying to figure out where to get back to it to check it. Am I supposed to be checking it here? No, it's somewhere else, right?
It's there. Yep, it's there.
Here,
Dedicated domain.
and then just put this in again,
Yeah, you can.
right? The one that we're talking about.
Yeah.
So then here. So you're saying go back, even though it hasn't fully verified yet, is wait on that one, go back and delete the other ones from Namecheap to do this?
Okay. So there, I think those MX records pointing to the email server means that you have already done it. So I think those are
Here,
from the
right?
Go Plus. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, it just like
But
on your
where do I check the, again, like where we just were to do the serve, I'm drawing
if
a
you go
blank, right?
if you go back to dedicated domains, there
Okay.
at the top, yeah,
Dedicate, okay.
then you can click. There
Oh.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one where it's just the one, this one, for some reason. I even deleted it and added it back and throughout the rest of this whole call, because I was one of the first ones I was checking, and it's still not verifying for some reason. But
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So
all
yeah, I'm gonna take that as a note. You can try again in a few hours, let's just say. And
Okay.
otherwise you can reach out and we can work on it to see what else may be causing this issue with that specific record, right? So
Okay, there was nothing else you guys had to adjust, right? In Namecheap in the advanced settings when we were adding records, like when it says DNS templates, did you guys have to do anything there? Like
No.
choose template? No?
No.
no,
Okay.
it's just there in the
Okay.
records. So
Yeah, it's
very
just
good.
there. Yeah, that
Oh,
is weird.
okay.
That is weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That one's happening like that.
yeah.
I just want to remind you, Sebastian, that I'm trying to add a second dedicated email server. Okay, and that's
Exactly.
where.
Yep.
Okay, so I guess I'll wait to hear back from you.
Yeah, exactly. Let me see what may be causing, but Either
Okay.
way, you can try again in a few moments. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I
perfect.
certainly will. I certainly will.
Thank you.
All
Thank you
right,
everyone for
thank you.
connecting. Please have
Hey,
a great
when's it-
night, great
When's
morning.
the next call? The next Q&A? Because it rotates between XP and Go Plus, right?
Yeah. Well, the next one for
Thursday?
Go Plus is on Thursday.
Okay.
On Thursday,
okay.
and that one's being
Um,
hosted by Stephen. Yeah.
I'm just curious, what is XP? Is that the Experienceify?
Yeah, that's correct. Mhm.
Oh,
There
okay,
you go.
okay. All righty,
Yeah.
thank you.
Perfect.
Thanks,
Thank you. Thank you.
Sebastian. Thank you,
Thank you so
everyone.
much.
Yes,
Sebastian.
yes, thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you
Thanks,
guys. See you
bye.
soon. Bye bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye bye.